In the grand tapestry of existence, there are hidden codes, ancient principles that govern the very essence of life itself. These are not mere laws in the conventional sense, but rather, they are the guiding forces that shape the universe. They've silently shaped our past, present, and future. First law is the Law of Divine Oneness, which emphasizes a profound truth. We are all interconnected in this vast universe. It's the idea that every being, every atom, every thought, and every action is intricately linked. The Law of Divine Oneness goes beyond the physical realm. It extends to our thoughts and emotions. Our inner world, too, is intimately connected with the external reality we experience. When we harbor negativity within, it can manifest in our external circumstances. Conversely, cultivating a positive and harmonious inner state can attract positivity into our lives. This law encourages us to break down the illusory barriers that separate us from one another. It encourages us to be mindful of our thoughts, words, and deeds, for they have the power to influence not only our lives, but also the world around us. The law of vibration underscores the idea that everything in the universe is in constant motion, oscillating at a specific frequency or vibration. This principle suggests that nothing is truly static, everything is energy, and energy is always in motion. This isn't just a scientific notion, it also holds deep spiritual significance. Our thoughts, emotions, and actions send out energetic vibrations that resonate with the universe. These vibrations can be high or low, positive or negative, and they have a direct impact on the reality we experience. This principle encourages us to align our vibrations with our desires and intentions. By consciously raising our energetic frequency through positivity, we can manifest our goals and dreams more effectively. It's like tuning a radio to the right station. When we match our vibration to our aspirations, we enhance our ability to attract and create the life we desire. The law of correspondence teaches us a simple yet profound truth. The patterns and principles we observe in one aspect of our lives often mirror those in other areas. In essence, it's the idea that what happens in one part of our existence relates to other parts, creating connections that help us understand the bigger picture. This law also emphasizes the importance of self-awareness. By recognizing the patterns in our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we gain insights into our lives. If we notice negativity or disharmony in one area, it's an invitation to reflect on other aspects of our lives where similar patterns might be at play. This self-awareness empowers us to make conscious choices and create positive change. The law of attraction is like a cosmic magnet, drawing into our lives the things, situations, and energies that align with our thoughts and feelings. In simple terms, it's the notion that like attracts like. When we focus on positive thoughts and emotions, we tend to attract positive experiences, people, and opportunities. This law emphasizes the importance of mindfulness. It encourages us to be aware of our thoughts and feelings because they shape our reality. By consciously choosing to focus on what we want and maintaining a positive mindset, we can harness the law of attraction to manifest our desires and create a brighter, more fulfilling life. The law of inspired action tells us that just thinking positively isn't enough. We must also take inspired steps towards our goals. It's like having a map to a treasure. You need to follow it and take steps in the right direction. When you're in tune with this law, you'll notice that you receive hunches, intuitions, or ideas that urge you to act in specific ways. These inspired actions align with your goals and the positive thoughts and feelings you've been nurturing. It's as if the universe is guiding you towards your desired outcomes. However, it's important to differentiate inspired action from forced or fearful action. Inspired actions come from a place of joy and inner knowing. They feel right and light. If something feels heavy or you're doing it out of fear or pressure, it's likely not aligned with this law. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy states that energy is constantly moving and changing forms. In our lives, this law means that we have the power to change the energy around us. Negative energy can be transformed into positive energy through our thoughts, feelings, and actions. So if you're feeling down or facing challenges, remember that you have the ability to shift that energy. By focusing on positive thoughts and taking inspired actions, you can turn things around. This law reminds us that nothing is static. and we have the power to perpetually transform our lives for the better. The law of cause and effect says that you get back what you give out. It's like the law of karma. What goes around comes around. Every action you take has consequences, and these consequences can be positive or negative, depending on the nature of your actions. This law reminds us that we are responsible for our actions and their outcomes. It encourages us to be mindful of how we treat others and the choices we make. The law of compensation is closely tied to the other universal laws we've discussed. It emphasizes you will receive in proportion to what you give or provide to others and the world. The universe keeps track of the value you bring into the lives of others and rewards you accordingly. If you consistently offer kindness, help, and positivity, you'll find that these qualities are mirrored back to you in various ways. If you want to receive more, focus on giving more. Be generous with your time, love, and positive energy. The law of relativity reminds us that nothing in life is inherently good or bad. It's all about how we perceive and compare things. This law encourages us to step back and see the bigger picture, to understand that our experiences are relative to our own perspectives and the situations of others. Imagine you're facing a challenging situation. It might feel like the end of the world, but the law of relativity encourages you to see it in context. Your bad day may be a walk in the park compared to the hardships someone else is enduring. Similarly, your achievements, which might seem small to you, could be monumental to someone else. This law teaches us not to rush to judgment, to avoid labeling events as strictly good or bad. Instead, it prompts us to take a more balanced view. The law of polarity explains that everything has two opposite sides or polarities, like a coin with a heads and tails. This law helps us understand the duality of life, where you can't have one aspect without its opposite. When you encounter a difficult situation, instead of seeing it as wholly negative, you can recognize that it holds the potential for growth and learning. This law teaches us not to label situations as entirely good or bad, but to see them as part of life's natural ebb and flow. By accepting the existence of polarities, we can find balance and even appreciate the contrasts that enrich our experiences. The law of rhythm is like the heartbeat of the universe. It tells us that everything in life moves in cycles and patterns. In your life, you experience moments of activity and rest, growth and retreat, joy and sorrow. This law reminds us that these ups and downs are natural and predictable. It's like the tide, always flowing in and out. Understanding the law of rhythm helps you become more patient and adaptable. It means recognizing that, just as you can't force winter to become spring, you can't always control the timing of events in your life. Instead of resisting the natural flow, you can learn to move with it. This law encourages you to trust that after every low point, a high point will follow, and vice versa. It's a reminder that life's rhythms, even in their unpredictability, hold a certain beauty and purpose. The law of gender isn't about being male or female. It's about recognizing the balance of masculine and feminine energies within us and in the world around us. This law teaches us that both masculine and feminine energies are essential and complementary. The masculine energy often symbolizes qualities like strength, action, and logic. On the other hand, the feminine energy represents qualities such as intuition, nurturing, and creativity. For anyone, regardless of gender, embracing both energies allows for a more complete and harmonious life. It's not about becoming less of one or the other, but about recognizing and using the full spectrum of your energy. In practical terms, this law encourages us to find balance. Sometimes, assertiveness and logic are necessary, while at other times, empathy and intuition play a crucial role. By embracing both energies, you become a more adaptable and whole individual. These laws are like guiding stars in the vast universe of life, helping us find our way to happiness, love, and fulfillment. Remember, these laws are not meant to be secrets but tools to enhance our spiritual journey. As you explore and apply them, may your path become clearer, and may you find peace and abundance along the way.